for far too long, we collectively have been very patient, impatient, unrespectful of who we are as people by allowing the violence that goes on in our community perpetrated by our children and by adults who act like children to continue. We have a responsibility as men and women to determine what our values would be and to teach our children those values. And the taking of life in this notion of gangbanging or anything else for any other purpose other than to protect your home is inappropriate.
Yes.
And the killing of the young man from Sierra Leone 3 weeks ago now, at my time is November 30th. As said that night, as we stood out at the vigil, and to other members of the Sierra Leone family that I've come across since that time, is another tragic loss. But so is the loss of life of a 61-year-old woman
That's right.
trying to protect your children coming
That's
from.
right.
So is the tragic loss of anyone who didn't initiate the conflict. Now, you step out your house to go to the store, and because you have on whatever you have on, somebody rolls up on you. That's not appropriate. So in Inglewood, this Friday will be a conversation at can't think of the pastor's name, church on 2nd Avenue and Van Ness. I believe it starts at 6 p.m. Next Wednesday at Chuco's Youth Justice Center, we're going to have a conversation with the predominantly Spanish-speaking community over in the area of West Boulevard and Florence. And then on January 5th in this room, we're going to have a community conversation for folks who want to do something about it, not just to talk.
Yes, sir.
But to plan a course of action that will engage young people and adults and their parents and this community in recognizing that it's our responsibility. It's not the police's. It's not some, it's not an organization that defines themselves as gang intervention. They should be part of the process. But it's the community that has to stand and say what our value is and what we expect and hold each of ourselves accountable in that effort.